Governor Rell, why do we need private companies to administer Husky and Charter Oak? Why don't we just have the state do it, since there have been so many problems with private companies revealing how they turn down people?
The state really is not in the business of health care. We're not the ones who have the expertise and background in it. We can do it on a short-term basis, which was what is intended right now under the Husky plan. But really, we want the experts administering the program, those who understand what it's like to be able to find the appropriate doctors, to find the appropriate medical care. And that's why we contract with companies that can do this. It makes much more sense both financially and, frankly, for the customers that they serve.
Are you concerned, though, that they have an incentive to deny people coverage and that they also don't reveal the basis on which they deny people, which was the question in the FOI case?
Certainly under the Charter Oak plan, that is not the case. You cannot deny a person under the Charter Oak plan, for example, with an pre-existing condition. That's already the law. We've made that very clear in the Charter Oak. I'm not sure that we've experienced anything since we've opened up the freedom of information, which frankly was long overdue and necessary. So, I'll continue to monitor this, but right now I don't have those concerns.
About the Charter Oak insurance situation. Some people are alleging that the system's not ready to go right now. What do you say to that?
Well, let me just tell you that there is an overwhelming need for this program, and we are off and running. We've had over 17,000 phone calls asking about Charter Oak, and we've accepted almost 6,000 applications. Now, those applications are obviously in the review process. They won't all be accepted at one time. In fact, some may not be accepted. Every time an application is accepted, the actual health insurance begins on the 1st of the month. So some will be available on the 1st of August. The next group would be the 1st of September, and after that, obviously, 1st of October, and so on. As these applications come on, we will continue to increase the ranks and the number of people, doctors, hospitals, etc., that will be participating in the program. I believe that the need alone tells us that we have to continue to focus on not only bringing in more doctors, but actually bringing that process up even quicker than we have already. I've heard the concerns that have been raised. We have tried to address them. I do believe that the legislature knew, and many of the proponents and opponents have known for some time, obviously, that we were combining the Husky as well as the Charter Oak plan. On one hand, the reason we're doing that is very simple, is because when we pool our resources, when we pool the number of applicants, then we are able to get a better bang for the buck. And so when we did this last year, because of the change in the Husky plan, we knew this was coming. The legislature knew that it was coming, and they also know that it is the best way for us to pool our resources and to be able to afford this Charter Oak and the Husky plan. I'm not sure what their concern is now. We are up and running. Again, I'll talk about the need. We have talked for some time about addressing the number of people that are uninsured in our state. This program addresses that. We have almost 95% of our population is insured in some form or another, whether through private health insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, through employer-sponsored health insurance. But we still have roughly between 250,000 and 300,000 people who are not insured in some manner. The Charter Oak plan was meant to help in addressing that. When you look at 17,000 phone calls since the beginning of July, I think that speaks volumes to the need. No program that you start is going to be 100% on the day that you start it. It takes time to build it, and that's exactly what we're doing.
But do you think there will be enough doctors available so people worry that it may take a while to get in to see a doctor as the program gets up and running?
I'm not worried. Right now we believe that we have a number of doctors and hospitals that have signed up, and we continue to sign up day to day. We're working very closely with the HMOs and encouraging them to do an outreach. I believe they're doing that, and hopefully that we have adequate numbers to serve the public. Remember, we've only accepted 6,000 applications. Not all of those have actually been accepted into the Charter Oak Health Plan. So as each new month arrives and people will be eligible, we will have more and more signed up.